It's a busy time of year, not much different than any other time of year, unfortunately. But it's a time of year when people think more about their neighbors, their friends. And in the light of COVID, with what's going on, it's also a greater challenge to get people together. They want that social atmosphere, but they don't necessarily have the space to do it, or even the want, for fear of getting an infection. We are not having problems keeping up with demand, fortunately. All bets are off for tomorrow or whatever happens. But what we've seen is a lot of people looking after their neighbors. And when people call us, and when our partner agencies call us to say that they know of a family that needs the food, we're right on top of it. So we've been very fortunate because we've prepared. We don't know what's going to happen 3 months from now. We don't know how the economy will react. We don't know how our families will react. So if we can go back to comfort and say that we're going to have the food that we need, and we're going to have the shelter, and that we know that if something happens to us, we will have the care, then I think it makes life easier for a lot of people and doesn't add to the complications.
With COVID, it's difficult because now we're not able to have special events, in-person events. So everyone gets to be much more creative in terms of, how are we reaching out to our community to get donations. And we're finding a lot of people are using online donation platforms, myself as well. I'm putting together a Canada Helps online donation to raise money and awareness for the charities so that we can get people involved and get them, contributing to a really worthy cause.
This is the first time in my certainly, we started Kettles here in Canada in 1903. And so that's 117. This is our 118th year of having Kettles. And I'm confident this is the first time we've ever had kettles without people at them. And so it's a challenge. It's unique. Hopefully next year we'll be able to welcome all of our volunteers back and get them out in the malls and in the stores, collecting again. But for 2020, this is a COVID-safe Christmas for all of us. It's a little sad, but at the same time, it reminds us that we have opportunity. And we're grateful. I mean, if this had happened 20 years ago, without the capacity for the technology that we have today, we wouldn't have been able to do what we're doing even now. So even the tip-tap options and the online donation options that we have now, 20 years ago, those wouldn't have been possible. We're grateful that it happened in this setting because at least we've got some opportunity to reach out to the community and to have the support from the community so that we can continue to provide the services and programs and supports that we do to the community as a whole.